on. We're live. We're good.
Yeah, we're rolling.
What's up, brother? What's going on?
How we doing?
Want to say thank you. We appreciate everybody for tuning in to another episode of The Sweaty Show. We appreciate your viewership. Everybody showing love. Them little views mean a lot to us, man. They really do. We have some good conversations during the week showing love to the viewers, and when they actually pay attention and show us some love. And it's not that we're doing it for views, but the stuff we put out, we want to share with you guys, and the more people it reaches, the better.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows us that people are actually engaging with the content, So, yeah, we really appreciate you.
We like that you like getting sweaty. So we're back with another episode of the podcast today. There's a lot going on. We got crazy UFC card this weekend. Of course, we have the NFL we got to talk about. I got a surprise segment for Donnie that's going to come up near the end of the pod here that he has no idea about. I didn't even give him a hint that I had something for him.
No clue.
I'm just going to throw it at him randomly.
Let's get it.
But let's get down into the business, man. I am sitting at home like a little kid waiting on this UFC. I know for a fact that I work tomorrow morning. I'm done with work at 10:30, and I know that the first fight that I care about is at 10:35.
Oh, that's sick.
I'm
You're about to run back from the gym.
all love to my people, but I'm kicking you out of the gym when your time is over. I'm running back to the house. I literally have queued up already in my order app Tim Hortons 12 donuts and iced coffee ready for delivery with a deal already applied, my address in there ready to go. I want it at my front door. I want my TV on. My phone's going on Do Not Disturb, and I'm watching that card top to bottom.
Do you like the alternate start time? You like when it starts earlier in the day?
I don't, but it is. I mean, I do and I don't. I like that it's new, and it's like, oh, that's cool. I also like that I don't have to be up until 2 a.m.
Right.
Because I ain't that much of a, I'm an early bird, not a night owl. So I like when it's earlier because I don't have to be up so late.
Right.
But at the same time, sometimes when it's early, I forget about it.
Yeah.
Or like
it's hard to remember it.
Yeah, it's in a different country and they don't tell you, and you're like, oh, it's in France this week. I got to be up by 9 a.m. to watch it. So I don't like when that happens. That's not fun. But we were just talking about it a little bit off camera. It's a huge, huge card. It was already slated to be a big card.
Yeah.
And it was very anticipated. There were some last-minute injuries that came about that changed a lot of matchups, that did a lot for the card. So originally, the card was really anticipated because it was the Russians versus the Brazilians. There's a slate of about 9 or 10 fights that's a Russian guy versus a Brazilian guy.
Okay.
So they had it lined all the way up to the co-main event, and the main event was Khamzat Chimaev was fighting Paulo Costa. He's got Brazilian roots in there, and then Khamzat, he's from Sweden. He's a fake Russian, but he's got Russian roots. And then the main event was Islam and Charles Oliveira.
Okay, that would have been a rematch too, right?
Yes, also would have been a rematch. Paulo Costa's out with elbow surgery, right? That came out of nowhere. I think he said he had the surgery and he was going to tough it out, and then he pulled out. And there's some. It feels like
I think the new fight is
better,
be more entertaining. I mean,
it's better.
Yeah. I mean, that's what when he fought Izzy beat him down, bro.
Yeah. Objectively, the new one is better. Paulo Costa has become one of those guys that's like the gatekeeper of the division,
right?
Where it's like, if you can get past him, you might be a contender for the good stuff. But now, Paulo Costa pulls out. Khamzat is fighting what was at one point considered to be the welterweight GOAT, Kamaru Usman. They're fighting a 185, though. So they're going up a weight.
Okay.
Because Khamzat does both. He'll do 70, he'll do 85.
Yeah.
Kamaru hasn't fought at 85.
Yeah, but he's not cutting nothing.
He's not cutting as hard. That's right. And that can be make or break for a fighter. You never know.
Especially someone of his size, too, bro. Like, I mean, he
Huge.
doesn't – I mean, he's very lean naturally, but, I mean, him not having to cut anything, just straight train on short notice.
Yeah. 12 days notice these boys picked this fight up, which is crazy. And the same exact thing happened in the main event where it was Charles Oliveira. He had to pull out with an injury. They said that they called multiple people even before they asked Volk about the fight.
Really?
They said they called Dustin Poirier. They called Justin Gaethje. All them guys said yes, and then they were like, let's call Alex just in case. He said yes. They said everybody else, you're out. Doesn't matter what you said. Doesn't matter. Well, and Dustin Poirier is one of my favorites, but he's had his runs, his shots, all of this. And I'm sure they just wanted to know. I mean, that's the business. They wanted to know, hey, do we have guys slated that are going to make it?
Well, yeah, you can't call one guy, he says, yeah, I'll do it. But then another guy, like, after the fact, like, hey, I would have done it too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, damn, we might have sold more pay-per-views with this guy.
Right. So they asked everybody, got their options, and they came out with what I think is going to be the most entertaining.
It's going to be so sick.
12 days notice. The rematch. I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. It's cool to see that these guys are willing to step up because I feel like even just a year ago, it was a different game. and they would have waited and pushed and canceled the fight and then had a weird main event and this and this. These guys don't care anymore. I feel like it's a new breed. You got to be active to be good.
The one thing I'm not, I wouldn't say worried about. I just don't want it to come to a point where, hey, like Volk loses, right?
Yeah.
And then the main excuse is, oh, I took this fight on 12 days notice.
Right.
Like
No one wants to see it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yes, you're at a huge, I wouldn't say huge disadvantage, but I mean, he's probably been training and stuff. I mean, all fighters train constantly,
but not in camp.
Right, exactly.
So they asked him that about on media day. They asked him. They said, is it a win-win for you? Do you get to come in and if you win the fight, you win, and if you lose the fight, you can say, it was 12 days. It doesn't matter. He said that doesn't apply to me. He said, I'm here to fight whether it's 12 weeks or 12 days. He's like, I'm not using that as an excuse. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever.
It's for the belt, too. And Volk has a belt.
Correct.
So what belt? They're fighting for
55.
Okay.
He's got 45. He's going to move up, fight 55.
Okay, I bet.
Obviously, Kamaru and Hamzat is no belt, but that is one freaking cracker of a fight. That is going to be crazy. So the little bit of news that's circulating that fight, that there's a clip of it as well. I'll show you a clip. So
I bet.
this is going live in the community right now. They're arguing about whether this is real or not. So, and when they go to Abu Dhabi, they always do live workouts before.
Oh, the I pop something
Yes.
thing? Yeah, bro.
How
What
do you
the
feel
fuck?
about that? So that's circling around right now. A lot of people are saying that it's short. So you've seen this, obviously.
Yeah.
He takes Justin down. Hey, it popped. Is what
Yeah.
the captions say. That's what they're showing, right? We'll put that on screen.
Didn't Justin say he said something about, like, he tried to say that he didn't say something, but you could hear him say something
Right.
pop. That's what I thought, at least. But what did Justin say he said?
I didn't see that.
It was like, I don't know. It was like felt good or something. Like something like, dude, you did not.
Yeah.
You did not say that.
So it's their responsibility, whether he said it or not, to cover it up, because you don't
Right.
want to go in on that. But now it's this huge controversy. Every reporter's like, did you say it popped? Are your knees okay? Are you fine? And he's like, I'm good. I'm fine.
Well, no, there's a big thing about him, about his knees,
Yes.
like a while back, about how they're like on the brink of just
Before he
destruction.
fought Leon, that was a big thing. Oh, his knees aren't going to work,
Right.
and this and this. And then this comes in here. You cannot discredit Kamaru Usman for what he's done in his career. But if it's your time, man, if you can't even get out there,
Yeah.
it's your time. So I obviously want to see him do well, but then I'm sitting on this back end of like, maybe this is just, okay, it's 12 days notice. Let me get out there. Let me have a good fight. Maybe just, okay, after that I'm done. He's on a 2-loss streak. Obviously he was to the champ. Maybe he knows it's past his time. He had his run. He's a GOAT of the division. What if he's just like, let me see if I can still hang with these new cats, and if I can, I'll go. If I can't, I'm done.
So you're saying if he loses, we could see gloves in the middle of the ring,
We
maybe?
can see gloves. He had his
Damn.
run. He touched his belts. He did his thing. I think
I might shed a tear.
Right? That's sad. That's a legend going down.
Yeah.
He's had his run and all of that, and it'd be sad to see him go. But I wonder if he knows, like, oh, I couldn't do it. That's it. Da-da-da.
Right.
I would rather see that than see him go getting 10 more fights and get his ass.
Right. I mean, at that point, you got to know when to like call it quits, especially in a sport like UFC or MMA in general. Like,
gladiator rules out there.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. So I did take Hamzat in my parlay just because, but I'd love to see Usman do it. Right. So where I'm at with the parlay is just 3 really big picks.
straight Russians.
Not straight Russians, but the first one I have you heard of this guy, the Shara Magomedov guy, the new guy with one eye, the Russian guy?
Yeah, he's like 11-0
Yeah.
straight knockout.
Making his UFC debut.
Dude, one eye, like Buddy can't see punches from this side. He doesn't get.
It doesn't matter. He's got one side. He's
That's
fine.
crazy. It's
So-
a glass eye too, isn't it? Or
I think
something?
so, because it's bright blue. And
Yeah.
I'm taking him to start the
Okay.
parlay, and he's the fight at 10:35. He's the
Oh,
first
okay.
fight of the day.
Oh wow.
So I'm rushing home to watch that one. Then I'm taking Hamzat, and I love a little value on a parlay.
Yeah.
We had to take Alexander. We had to take
What's
Volk.
the
I think he won the freaking last fight. He lost me money.
Yeah.
I
that
took him
was-
again.
What's the like obviously
What's the line?
Yeah.
The line is Volk plus 250.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
He started at plus 340.
Okay. I was about to
Money's
say,
but moving
yeah.
his way. It's moving there. But that's the parlay. If this hits, hopefully this is out in time. You owe me money because I just set that up for you. I didn't know about anybody else. Johnny Walker's on the card. A lot of Russians are fighting.
I saw this hilarious video of Johnny Walker today. It was when he got knocked out 5 times in one match. Everybody just kept getting slept and he kept getting up. I was like, what the hell?
Have you seen the one when he got knocked out and like lagged for a second and then got knocked out?
The ref called it and then he fell back.
Yes,
delay knockout. Bro.
Yeah, so I've lost a good amount of money on Johnny Walker in my career just because Conor McGregor's coach is his coach.
The fighter and the alcohol, by the way.
I've lost a lot to Johnny Walker in my day as well. But John Kavanaugh's his coach, and I always believed that they had a great camp. Maybe right. Conor's 101, and they don't really have a great camp. But it is what it is. I've lost a lot of money to him. So in Abu Dhabi, I got a 3-fight parlay. Tail if you want to. I don't ever win money on bets, so please don't. This is not financial advice. I urge you to not take. You taking any picks other than that, or are you rolling with that? How do you feel about the mains?
I mean, dude, the Russians are just. It's hard to bet against them because every time I bet against them, I lose money. But I want to see Volk. I want to see Volk win. Not that I don't like Islam. Islam, right? It's basically
the religion.
Yeah, basically because Volk is just like. He's a pure champion. Took a crazy fight, fight that the odds are already stacked against you on 12 days' notice. That just shows a lot of heart, and it would be so cool to like watch him go out there and just beat the shit out of him.
And let's be honest, he's a guy's guy.
Yeah,
you want to see a guy's guy go out there on the biggest stage to get the job done. So, Abu Dhabi, we're rooting for the hometown heroes. Even though we're not freaking Australian, but we want the guys and the boys to get the job done out there and have a good night.
So. And Volk and Izzy are in the same camp, like same.
City Kickboxing.
They come that's why I think that's why I like Volk too. Even though Izzy, I still got a bone to pick with you, bro. But
that was tough.
I did watch an interview of him, and he knew it wasn't a good fight. And he said he's taking some time off, and he's going to come back even better. Which I don't know. When fighters take a lot of time off, it's kind of like you get passed up so fast.
It's tough. Sucks. They just forget about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like train in the same camp every single day, but they got ties.
Right,
they're connected,
right.
And that's your boy. That's your boy. Even though Deshaun Strickland out there about to rule the division, they say the winner of Kamaru and Hamzat gets him next for the title.
Damn.
Either of those matchups is crazy.
I saw some shit about Khabib possibly coming back to fight Strickland.
That's crazy. Just because he wants to? What was he saying?
No, it was like someone asked Islam that, and he was like, he never misses a day of training. I know he could get in the ring now. Like some shit like
they love each other, bro.
They all got the same haircut. They all go to Russian the barber.
And they get whipped if it's not all the way on point.
Hey, just give me a 1 on top. Keep the beard. That's what they ask.
I want to get whipped by my coach. Did you see the clip of the reporter who did Hamzat dirty? Hamzat's always saying, I'll smash everybody. I'll smash your boy. I'll smash, right?
Yeah.
That's his catchphrase.
Okay.
This reporter comes up to him, and she's like, that's your thing. Let's play a game, smash or pass. She starts showing him guys. Hey, Hamzat, smash or pass. Smash. Sean Strickland, smash. Tai Tuivasa, smash. And he's playing smash or pass on God. She's dying, laughing. He has no idea what's going on.
He probably still doesn't know. He's like, I'll kill all of them.
Because he says that at the end. Imagine I fight all these guys. And she's just like, bro's trying to get some action. The UFC should be electric. We'll see.
I'm definitely going to tail that parlay, too. I need to put some more funds in the good old DraftKings and just load them up.
Yeah, but when that parlay loses, we're moving straight to the NFL.
Hey, go straight to the NFL.
Right to the NFL. I think that kind of segues us to what we want to talk about next, too. And what's going on in NFL Week 7? What are we looking at?
Oh, man.
Lurs had a bye week last week. We're back this week. Looking good. We're playing the Rams.
Yeah, starting off, I guess, with the Steelers, our favorite team.
Let's go Lurs, baby.
We need to see something out of the offense. I need some type of production out of the offense. If I don't see that this week, I'm going to join the Fire Canada.
Yeah.
I'm joining the chants.
Our boy Matt Cranberry, Matt can his ass, not doing a great job. They're really hating on him. That's all right. Kenny Pickett and the boys, we're going to get something figured out, all right?
And dude, I wouldn't hate on him as much if I didn't see that insider clip of Kenny audibling the play, throwing that fucking fade to George Pickens, scoring a tutty to win the game, and he's
upset.
Yeah, he's not happy. Like, everybody else in the room is cheering, and he just looks like he's pissed. Like, come on, bro.
He was hurt. And you know what? At the same time, if everybody was cheering for my demise to be fired, I'd probably be a little upset, too.
It'd be hard to find the light at the end of the
Yes.
tunnel, and all you hear in your own home stadium.
Yeah, and they're wetting you to go.
Yeah.
That gets tough. But speaking of the NFL, you want to run down the slate real quick?
Yep, let's do it.
Let's check out a couple of these games. Let's fire this thing off. I don't have the spreads here. We don't do spreads. We do money lines because
Yeah.
we gamble like men.
Yeah, straight money line.
Let's make some picks here. You go first. I'll tell you after. Let's just run through.
All right, we got Lions, Ravens. I'm going to take the Lions. The Lions are on a hot streak.
You mean you're picking the brand new Lions?
Yes, they're not the same old Lions. They're
No.
the brand new Lions. I'm going Lions over Ravens.
They're rolling. I mean, the Ravens, all them drops ahead against the Steelers, not looking great. I'm going to tell you on that one. We'll go Lions. Next, we're going Raiders at the Bears. I got to go with the Raiders on this one. I know the Bears are turning into a poverty franchise. I know Jimmy G is out. I know he broke his back. He's
Oh, he
down
broke his
bad.
back?
That's what they said.
Holy shit.
I got Raiders inside sources telling me they broke his back. They're coming up with they're doing okay. They got backups. They still got talent everywhere.
Brian Hoyer?
Doesn't matter to me, baby. That's a Browns legend. They got backups. I think the Raiders offense still gets the job done. The defense with Bob Spillane will still go. Who you got?
I'm going to take the Bears here. I got a lot of – oh, actually, no. Cap. I'm taking the Raiders as well. Justin Fields is out.
Yep.
That's the only
That's only saving grace.
glimmer of light on that football team. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Raiders as well.
Bad news Bears.
Yeah.
What we got next?
We got the Browns, Colts.
That's a good one.
This is a very good game. I'm gonna have to take the Browns. The Browns defense
Ooh.
is absolutely electric. Colts obviously playing without Anthony Richardson. He's out for the
That's
season.
where it gets hard.
They got Gardner Minshew. He's a seasoned vet. He knows how to handle the workload. He knows how to handle the offense. But I'm going to take the Browns. The Browns defense causing havoc.
I'm going to disagree here, and I'm going to say the Browns can't do two good things in a row. The
Yeah.
Browns just put down on the 49ers last week. For some reason, I think their mojo runs out. I'm going Colts. Browns defense great, though. Looking good.
Yeah.
Next, we're moving on to Buffalo and the Patriots. I think Mac Jones is the worst excuse for a quarterback we've seen this year. Just kidding. He's having a bad year, but I'm going to go with the Bills, obviously. I think that's an easy pick.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Bills, too. I'm pretty sure Belichick's on his way out here soon. I don't know what's going on.
He
but
looks mad every game, doesn't he?
I mean, he always looks mad, dude. He wasn't even happy when Tom was there. I never saw him smile holding the Super Bowl trophy, bro.
He's just a stoic fella. What we got next?
Next, we got the Washington Commanders
Football
versus
team?
the Washington football team versus the New York Giants.
Oh, where are you going there?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go Commanders.
Okay.
Giants. Daniel Jones is out, but they looked a lot better with Tyrod Taylor for
Yeah.
some reason. They looked a lot better, but I'm gonna go Commanders. Of course, my cousin plays for the Commanders.
Can't beat him.
But yeah, go Commanders there.
I don't really know who to pick on that one. That seems like a lesser of two evils to me. So let's pick the Giants because I feel bad for them for getting whooped all year. Next, we're moving on. Falcons and Bucks. Now, listen, I am like a secret Bucks fan this year. I love watching them play for some reason. Right now, though, I'm also low-key rooting for the Falcons to get it together. I think
Okay.
they have all these pieces. They can't get – it's just like ready to click. It's right there. They're so electric week in, week out, and just sometimes it falls short. I love the Falcons. I love Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
Let's clip back to the Roughnecks podcast when I said Bijan Robinson is going to be one of the best running backs in the league this year.
You did
He's
say
putting
that.
up numbers. I love to watch him play. I'm going Falcons.
Do you know if the Falcons are starting Desmond Ridder?
I don't know, and I don't care. I hope
Okay.
Bijan Robinson plays quarterback.
Yeah, he might as well. Direct snap it to him, bro. But I'll take,
Wildcat offense, check the Paul Prince.
I'll take the Bucks here.
All right.
Baker Mayfield, we trust you.
No, he's playing well.
Yeah.
Steelers, Rams, we already talked about that. I don't care about how good anybody is. I always pick the Steelers.
Yeah, picking Steelers here.
Moving on to Cardinals and Seahawks. I don't even know who's on those. Did Geno Smith still play for the Hawks?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going Hawks, baby.
Do we know if Kyler? I know Kyler started practicing this week. Are they suiting him up right away?
I don't even know he's out.
I don't even think they've activated him yet. Yeah, he tore his ACL.
Oh my God.
But
Seahawks all the way.
but yeah, I'll take the Seahawks here too. Cardinals, I think they might be tanking.
We'll pray
tanking
for
for
you.
Caleb.
All right, get Caleb Williams on the squad.
Next we got the Packers versus the Broncos.
Oh.
I'm never
No.
ever betting on the freaking Broncos. I'm going Packers. I don't care. The Broncos, that's
No.
another tank for Caleb Williams, but they can't because they got Russell Wilson, and
Yeah.
if they off him, they'll have so much dead cap they don't even know. They can't even sign anybody else. So I'm going Packers.
I'm going Broncos country. I feel bad for you. We're going Packers. Jordan Love all the way. After that, we got the Chargers and the Chiefs. That'll be a good
Oh,
game.
this is
Chargers
gonna
and
be
Chiefs at
electric.
425, baby.
That's a nice. Oh, who you going?
I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs on that one. That's a pick'em, though.
That
That's
is
a good
pick'em.
game. That's
That
a
is a
pick'em.
pick'em. I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs too. Probably because the Swifties will be in attendance most likely. Taylor Swift will be there. The NFL, this is a huge cash cow for them. They're not gonna let the Chiefs lose at home with Taylor Swift
No
in
way.
attendance.
No way.
I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going Taylor Swift plus 30 for sure. I'm taking her in my parlay. We're rocking Dolphins and Eagles. That's a good one,
that's
too.
a good one. That's
We've
a
got
very
some good
one.
games here.
Oh, that's the night game too. Cannot wait to watch this one. I'm gonna
There
have
we
to
go.
go with I'll go with the Dolphins here. It's kind of a pick 'em as well, but
Yeah.
Dolphins offense absolutely electric. They've got the fastest football team in the NFL.
They do.
I believe they'll put together some offense on that very stout Eagles defense.
They're going to have the best flag football team in the Olympics in 2028 or whatever it is, too, coming soon. I'll pick the Dolphins as well. I bet you it's a close game, though. Probably stays within about a touchdown or maybe even 3 points. I think it'll be a good one. I'll go Dolphins. I think they're hard to stop right now.
Yeah,
Hard
definitely
to stop. Shout out the Eagles, though. I guarantee you we got some brotherly shove and a tush push at least once in that game.
Dude, if I could bet the over on tush push, I would.
We're here now for no reasons. Let's pick the Monday night game, Niners and Vikings. I'm going Niners. I think they bounce back to the Browns.
Yeah, definitely going Niners. There's no way you lose to the Browns football club and don't bounce back with a win.
Yeah.
Sorry, all my Browns fans, but
There's no way you lose to Ohio State's club team and then also come back and lose to the Vikings skull after
Yeah.
that. So I think we'll be good. Got those teams on bye. We're going to put all our picks on the board. Maybe. If not, I got lazy and didn't edit it. Other than that, there's your picks for the NFL. We got some Super Bowl contenders going head-to-head on this day. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Dolphins, Eagles, Chargers, Chiefs. I mean, we got some freaking games. Some guys we could see in the postseason.
speaking of the Super Bowl too, I kind of wanted to pick your brain on this. So there's been
Yeah,
some.
I'll go. You got tickets?
Yeah, I wish.
Oh, I thought you meant you were picking me to go. All right. What are we
There's
doing?
been some rumors circulating of Goodell possibly like floating around the idea of a Super Bowl being in London, which that would have to change the uniform time that the Super Bowl has always started.
We
So
got
they'd
10
have-
a.m. Super Bowl?
Yeah, it'd have to be pushed up a lot. So how do you feel about the Super Bowl being in London?
You're saying London, England,
Mm-hmm.
not London, Ohio?
I mean, yeah, they got a stadium there big enough.
I'd rather see it in Ohio than England,
Yeah.
that's for sure. He said there's a chance to go. Go
Not
over
this year, but like in the
eventually?
coming year.
Okay, if he means in the next 30 years, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, if the Champions League comes over and plays their championship here, they can have one over there. You're not taking America's greatest sport and shipping it over to the UK.
for the biggest game of the year.
What
too.
do you do?
Like what the hell? I don't know. But
Can't do
also
it.
what I also heard along those lines was it could be kind of a is it called like a bait and switch?
Explain.
So when
Only bait and switch I know is out on the lake.
yeah, fly fishing.
That's all I know.
So he floats the idea of a Super Bowl in London and then shuts it down and then just sends the Jaguars to London as the London's team.
Oh, wow. Because maybe that just, buzzes up a little bit of hype.
I mean, because
or-
last year they were talking about possibly sending over or having 2 or 3 teams based out of London, which
I heard that.
that would be absolutely brutal for those teams over there. I feel like,
Yeah.
especially if they got to travel to travel at all.
That's crazy. I said we got to put a team in Canada before we put one in
But
London.
yeah, honestly, what?
What's going on? We got British Vancouver, Columbia, we got Canada, we got Toronto. We got all these places just up north. We want to go across the damn pond. Keep that in North America.
Literally, hey, we need boots on the ground in North America.
That's what I'm
What the hell are
saying.
we doing sending people over there?
I love the idea that we play over there against fans, stuff like that. I'll make a deal with Roger, for real. Premier League championship comes over here, we'll allow you to send that
It's
one
a nice
over
little
there.
trade. Nice little trade.
Yeah, but we got to get it first.
yeah. I mean,
Super Bowl in London?
it's crazy.
So you got to think about it now. What are we? That's America's biggest freaking event.
Yeah.
That is like that's like World War III winning it every single year. We get to celebrate.
You should might as well have Central C at the halftime show in that case, you know.
Just him and Dave out there getting it. Well, I mean, I say keep it here. If eventually it expands over and we have huge numbers over there, we think about it in the next 30 years. I don't want
Yeah.
to see it till 2050.
Yeah, and then I mean, also if I do like the idea of having NFL teams in London.
Yeah.
But it would have to I don't know if you should take someone's hometown team
No.
and ship them over, dude. Like that's not really fair.
No, maybe have an expansion or something
Right.
like that. But still, we're forgetting about Canada.
But then then who the hell are you gonna put on the expansion team?
Fire Canada!
How do you even do that? If you
I don't
add a
know.
new team, like, hey, we need to take the top players from this team, this team, this team. Hey, you're gone.
Yeah.
Rebuild on this side, I
Yeah,
guess.
good luck. I don't know. I love the expansion at the same time because you want to be global. You want to be global.
Yeah.
I think they see, La Liga, Premier League, these other, global things coming over and making splashes in America, and they're probably like, well, we could do the same thing. Like, how many viewers are we missing out on from this? Now, it does kind of sound like it's a little bit of a tease. Like, maybe we'll do Super Bowl over there. Yada yada. I think it's a little bit of a tease. Roger Goodell knows what he's doing. He's a business.
But no, I do like your point. We should expand North America because when they had that game in Mexico City last year, you saw how many fans showed up, all that good stuff. So expanding in North America first maybe would probably be the best bet.
Literally.
And then expanding. I mean, NFL could really expand worldwide. You don't want to stretch yourself too thin though, and then have 55 teams and then nobody's going to show up the game.
But I mean, give me the damn Cuban cigars as a team before we see the London Englanders come out. Like, keep it close to damn enough, make it happen. Give me the Puerto Rican Rhinos or something. Give me something that's a territory of the U.S. at least. I don't even care. We're going out to these other countries that say we keep it here for a bit. Keep teasing it though, Roger. You know what you're doing. That's crazy. In England?
Yeah, that'd be crazy, bro.
And it's going to be at 10 a.m. Nobody's watching that. I want to eat wings, drink a beer, and have nachos in front of me. I could. Yeah, I don't want to do that at 10 a.m.
I don't want to eat a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle and have a beer with it,
Well, that actually sounds great.
I mean, I'd probably do that right now.
I would do that immediately. Enough sports banter for the day. I came up with this new segment today just because I thought it'd be really entertaining. I'm currently in the process of every 2 years you have to renew your credit hours for your personal training certification. So I've been deep in the studying, taking new courses, getting new stuff under my belt, and remembering how damn boring it is to study off a computer. I'm a video listener. I'll listen to videos all day. I hate staring at the damn screen. And I'm just going through all of this stuff, and I'm like, it's crazy the level of knowledge of random things that personal trainers need to know for these certifications. And I'm always wondering, what do the gym bros know? Do the gym bros know the same stuff that we're out here getting tests on?
Shit.
So the new segment is called, So, Gym Bro, What Do You Know? So I gathered 5 really fun things that I just feel like most personal trainers know because they bash it into our brains while we're studying. And we're going to take our gym bro over here, Donnie, the average gym bro, and we're going to say, so, gym bro, what do you know? So I think I have 5 questions here for you relating to the gym, muscles, nutrition, diet, anything that's kind of in the spectrum of going to the gym that I felt like for some reason personal trainers, we got this glued into us because they've made us study it for forever. But what do you know? All right. I got 5 questions for you here. I'm going to start off with something that I feel like is a little bit of a layup for you.
All right.
Okay, so what we're going to have you do, because they talk about this all the time. This is like 90% of the curriculum. What you're going to do for us, Nani, for your first question, it's actually an activity.
Oh, God.
We need you to demonstrate, as if you were in the gym right now, a lift. And we'll say something simple like a shoulder press. That's going to be your lift. Demonstrate a lift for me that carries a 3-1-1 tempo. You don't have the clock, Jim, bro.
3-1-1 tempo.
3-1-1 tempo.
So a 3-1-1 tempo. So we'll go a solid
a shoulder press. It's a regular dumbbell shoulder press.
We'll go a solid dumbbell shoulder press. A 3-1-1 tempo is we're gonna wanna 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and you get the squeeze in. And then you bring it back down and same squeeze, and then squeeze it back up, and then you bring it back down.
Just like that?
Yeah.
All right, not exactly, no.
Oh.
So this is always funny to me because typically in fitness, the tempo is explained backwards. So a 3-1-1 would mean I'd start here, I'd push 1, hold 1, stretch for 3. So it's backwards.
Oh, shoot.
It's shown backwards. And as a trainer, when you're writing programs for people and I say, hey, this has a 3-1-1, they think you want me to push it up for 3 seconds, come down
weird.
For 1, hold for... They're like, what am I doing here?
So I was right, just the complete opposite.
Yes. But that's what I'm saying. It's so confusing. Yeah. Why not make the language friendly for lifters?
A 1-1-3 tempo.
It sounds like that's just something trainers now have that we can have a leg up on you. No, it's the opposite. Yeah. Bro, make the numbers the right way. Right. Ridiculous.
Dang. All right, that was a layup, dude.
0 for 1. This one might be kind of simple as well. We'll see. Right. This had a bonus question with it as well.
Okay.
The question here is, which macronutrient is the most calorie dense?
Macronutrient is the
You know what those are, right?
Not really, but
there's 3 of them.
It's like protein, and nicotine.
Pretty much.
The most. Okay, can you repeat the question once? Sorry.
Which macronutrient is the most calorie dense?
Carbs.
Incorrect.
Besides, that's not even.
What are the 3 macronutrients?
Protein.
Yep.
Amino acid.
Nope.
Protein. Carbohydrates.
Yep.
And fat.
Yes.
So fat would be
The most dense.
Okay,
Correct.
yeah. I didn't from the jump. I didn't know the 3. So if I would have known the 3, I probably would have said fat. But
Your bonus question is, how many calories is there per gram of protein that you ingest? Per gram of protein, how many calories are you looking at?
200. Oh no, per gram of protein. Yeah. No. I think it's probably like 25 calories per gram of protein.
It's 4.
Oh shit.
4 grams of calories. 4 calories per gram of protein. 4 calories per gram of carb. 9 calories per gram of fat. That is like, they'll ask you that a trillion times.
That's crazy. This one I'm not getting any gains. I don't know nothing about what I'm putting in my body. I'm
Who's your trainer, bro? 0 for 2. Third question. Which of these would be better to ingest for constipation? Soluble fiber or insoluble fiber? Better for constipation specifically.
Soluble fiber.
That's your answer?
Final answer.
Incorrect.
Soluble is liquid, right?
Soluble means that it's absorbable.
Oh, so you want unabsorbable so it pushes it out?
Correct. You want insoluble so your body has to digest it and it pushes out and takes things with it. Insoluble fiber, better for constipation. Soluble fiber, better for like treating diarrhea because it'll absorb it, harden up the stool, take care of it.
Okay. That's crazy. That's a question you need to know.
Dude, they ask you.
But you can't be a nutritionist. It's just to be a trainer?
Right. Oh, I'm taking my nutrition now.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah. But you want to know, just in case you got diarrhea, don't take insoluble fiber because you're just going to have more diarrhea.
Dang.
All right, next 0 for 3. Next question. This one seems like it's going to be pretty easy. There's 4 of these in the body. I'll preface it with that. Can you tell me where the 4 ball and socket joints of the body are located? There's 4 of them.
Hips.
Correct.
Elbows. Oh no, ball and socket. So
Ball
we
and
definitely got hips there. There's
Yes.
a ball. There's a socket there.
Correct.
Shoulders.
Correct.
Ball and socket.
Don't go any further. You got it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
God,
I was about to say neck. That's a
Ball and socket. Yeah, the elbow's a hinge joint. Ball and socket joints are the ones that insert into, and they can rotate pretty freely.
Okay. Hey, let's go.
We got one, boys.
I'm glad you told me to stop there because I was about to make a fool out of
1
myself.
for 4. Okay, last question of the day here for Jim Bro. What do you know? We need you to tell us the exact. I really want you to be specific on this one. The exact location of the biceps femoris.
The exact location of the biceps femoris.
And you can talk it through. Maybe give me a location. And just so you know, the answers are not on here, so it's not going to help you at all. I just there's not going to be a hint or anything.
Bicep femoris.
You can look how it's spelled.
So there's obviously multiple parts of the bicep. The femoris
Specifically,
is going to be the
talk through it.
the femoris. So if you're femoris, you're
1 for 4. This is your shot. To
yeah,
get
I
3 for
know.
5. Talk through it.
Shooting
Talk through
50% from the field. I think the bicep femoris is probably. Let me feel mine real quick.
Think through it. Think through it.
This is the bicep femoris.
Which part?
The
peak? Is that what you're trying to say? The thing you can feel that goes up and over?
Yeah,
That's your answer?
sure.
Okay, it's in the hamstring.
The bicep femoris.
Yeah. Biceps femoris is one of the bigger heads of the hamstring.
What?
Yeah.
Why the hell is it called the bicep femoris?
Because it kind of acts like your bicep, where your bicep can.
Well, yeah, because
it can hinge your elbow. It acts like that, but in your leg, and your hamstring it hinges the knee instead.
What?
It's called the biceps femoris.
So what is this called? Just bicep? And then okay, so that's why it's called bicep femoris. Dang. What? I would have never gotten that.
So, Jim Bro, you do know 1 out of 5 questions. So,
That's
you
good.
did okay. You got your 1, buddy. You got your 1. That's
put that exam in front of me. I'm passing it.
Just think about how many things that we have to learn that either 1, I'll never tell anybody ever, or 2, it's just knowledge that you know you don't even necessarily need to know.
Hey, can you hit some bicep femoris curls for me, please?
Well,
Thanks.
I'm a dickhead if I ever tell you that. Like,
Dude,
kick
if you
me out.
tell me that, I'm gonna be sitting there preaching, bro. You're like,
I'm gonna be
it's leg day. It's leg day. What are you doing? What are you bicep femoris?
I'm
bro?
flexing my bicep
Yeah.
femoris.
That's crazy. I did not know that. The
Yeah,
more you know.
The more you know. It seems like they make the shit tricky on purpose.
That's
Doesn't it?
probably I mean, I feel like with most things could be very common, but yeah, they just
Make
want
them user friendly.
Right.
I hate that. Whatever. Well, that was so Jim Bro. What do you know? Maybe make that a recurring segment. Bring that back
I like
to
that.
you.
I like that.
All right. Anything else on the docket today?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't have much else to say other than just we appreciate you all for tuning in. And yeah, I mean, we really appreciate it. More to come again on the sweaty drip. We're still working out the kinks with that, trying to figure out how we want to make it happen. But again,
Coming soon.
shout out Creative Customizing. If you need anything created, customized for you.
Creative customizing
Yeah.
is your people.
They're your people. They're the spot to go. They'll create all of the drip, and then
And this is not a sponsor of the video.
No.
They looked out for us. We're just showing love. Not a sponsor. Creative customizing for everything you may need.
Yep. And then, yeah, other than that, hey, this is another pod episode. We're going to continue to do these a little more often than we have been. But
You guys said you wanted to hear from us, so that's what we're coming with.
Yep.
You wanted to hear us talk. Again, we appreciate the viewers. Everybody that leaves a like, a comment, shares with a friend on the Instagram, the YouTube, wherever. You are appreciated. We love you. We hope that you stay around. You request more content. You show a friend. You do something because it's a blast to make these videos. We love putting them out and giving them to you. So until next time,
until next time,
thanks for getting sweaty. It's been an episode.
peace.
See ya.